was like, maybe it's something, someone I cannot recognize, right away. I'm like in my head or whatever. And I'm like, what's happening? But then, yeah, it's like, you're just like, oh, or like, when people like bothering you when you're wearing your headphones outside and they come next to you directly to ask for direction. You just like, and they're just like, why don't you smile? And I was like, fuck off. Like
leave me alone. Yes. Like, or they'll try to like, here in Spain, like they'll just like be talking to me and be like, hola, like, donde es woo? Like they'll try to ask me directions. And then I'd be like, I want to help you, but I really can't help you. Like, I'm still trying to refresh my memory on the Spanish that I know. And sometimes it'd be like the men, like one time it was like dark outside and I'm getting used to like Spain having like these like back streets and stuff. So like, he's like walking with two other girls and I'm just trying to like speed walk home, like back to where I'm going. He's just like stopping me like, oh, woo. I kind of was like, like, leave me alone. I don't know what you're saying. I can't help you. Like, I need to go. Like, so it was, I felt bad, but it just be like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like sometimes it's like we could be having a bad day or we just not trying to be bothered,
Yeah, but I mean, like it's a part of a human. Like, we don't owe anyone a shit. So I think that's a beautiful thing. Have you ever had the story though, like, I hope it's like always like happy ending where like womanhood basically, saved you? It could be like physically or mentally. Have you ever had those like situations?
Yeah, like I feel like my support system of just like the women I have in my life are just amazing. Just like, I feel like us being in quarantine, honestly, the tea has been spilled. Like everything has just come out. Like people living with each other and just realizing so much and like, just being like shacked up, like even like with your like internally within yourself, you just realize so much. And for me, like I realized a lot and I'm like, I have a lot of stuff I need to talk about. I have a lot of stuff that I need to get over. So I just feel like, having that support system from the women in my life and the friends that I have is like, they're just like, really like, Courtney, hashtag, like me and my friends say hashtag take your ass to therapy because it's like, it's important, and to be honest, I can't talk to my mom about that kind of stuff because she's so old fashioned and so old minded and I love her, I respect her and I look up to her. But that's just something that I can't talk to her about. So I just feel like, me consulting my friends, like, look, this is what I'm going to do, check in with me if you need to and ask me like how things are going and stuff. And then, just them encouraging me to be able to do that and to progress and just, just continue to be me, but in a better self, as we, the years come and we getting out of lockdown, we will be out here in society like, what's up? There was no Rona. So yeah, like it's been amazing. I just think women in general, like we're just so powerful. And I just feel like within society, like it's like the fact that we only have one day to ourselves, really. One day, like we're so undermined. Like
and like what's interesting though, because like in post-USSR countries, actually this holiday is like I had a day off because it's like it's so big. They like celebrate, like spring and everything, and like I got like flower delivered, like it's very nice. However, it's like kind of swifted from like womanhood and like woman, being powerful to like, oh, I wish you like happiness, female happiness, love, like no one wishes you like something, I don't know, money. No one wishes you money.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
And just like, oh, you're such a flower. I was like, you like, misleading the whole idea of like the holiday, which I appreciate. I am a flower, but like I don't need a special day for you to remind me about it. But it's about way more than just like being a girl.
Right.
So yeah.
Exactly. I feel like they like put money on top of Women's Day. Because you remember in China, even like a Women's Day, they have all those sales and you can buy like the expensive wine on the low and everything. It's just like they just like patronize off the day. Like I would just appreciate like a heartfelt letter or a card or something. Just like I think here I feel like they had a march here actually. I feel like they had a women's march today actually.
Yeah.
Here in Spain.
So where did they have the march at? I didn't even know about it.
For the rights, for women rights. For
I know, but when? Where in Spain?
Where? In Madrid, I know for sure.
In Madrid. Yeah, in Madrid.
Okay.
So that's really nice.
Hear about that.
I have a question. Do you like ever experience, Courtney, the jealousy from women? Because like this, there's a big way, not just like for society, for womanhood, but like within our like society, where women are hating on each other. Depend, like I don't know, I'm not married, I don't have kids. So like married women with kids are like hating on me, for no reason. And vice versa, it comes to straight women, LGBT plus community, I don't know, race kind of thing also comes out, where we like within the society, we're not equal, like within our like womanhood. Have you ever like had this like
Right.
shitty experience with women? You just
Yeah.
like, what? You know? Because it's very unfortunate when that
Yeah.
happens.
No, yeah, it's just so unfortunate just how this word is sectionalized in general. It's like women, we're against each other. Then it's like, minorities, like they can be against each other. Like, it's just so sad. It's like we should all just be coming together. Like, we all coming from like the same boat. I mean, we're coming from different areas of life and different journeys, but at the end of the day, we should come together. But yeah, I feel like there's a situation like my mother thought my roommate, my freshman year of college, was just like jealous of me. And I didn't see it and I didn't notice it at all because I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, my mom was like, yeah, she's jealous of you. Like, you have a family, like you have like a support system, like we take care of you, and all this other stuff, and she like moved there basically like by herself. Like, she drove from New Orleans like all the way to like our college or whatever. And I think her mother was there, but only like for a few days. My parents stayed until like I think maybe like 2 days or so. They stayed longer than like her mom or something like that. But she was just like, yeah. And I was just telling her different instances and stuff. Cause one of the things, like, we were roommates. So I assumed like we were still kind of like friends, like, because we hung out with each other. We had the same friend group. But then when I found out that she basically didn't really kind of consider me like, I guess, a close friend or a friend, I'm like, what? And we spent almost all our time with each other. We almost had every